I want to talk about this. Fernman made like I guess just from watching footage, he posted this little tidbit about moon gauge that I think is interesting for, I don't know, looking at it, trying to understand, I guess, more about it. He did like, I guess, some raw numbers on it. I want to try to wrap my head around this. I want you guys to try too, so that when we watch the match footage, you can kind of point these things out or see them, you know, in real time being applied, you know? Moon gauge has 11 levels. Whenever any move lands, both characters build 1 level. So if you land the first hit of a combo, if you get a touch, you get some moon gauge. EX move used in combos build 1 meter for the attacker. So EX moves cost 1 bar, and they give you, just give you a level. So you're spending bar for moon gauge. Moon skills take 3 levels. So moon skills have various benefits, and isn't it like for CL she can add Juggernaut frames and add armor to some attacks? But using those unique attacks cost 3 levels. So you have to earn them at least through hits or getting hit. But landing a moon skill, therefore, has a net loss of 2 because you're losing 3 because it costs 3 to perform 1. But then you get that 1 level back, right? I guess that the math, that makes sense. When you pay attention to shields and whiffed shields, I believe like whiffed shields in this game, they take away moon skill. But you're locked from gaining moon gauge during drive activation. Moon skills used in moon drive take 2 levels. So you activate, you get all your skills at a lowered cost. A successful shield builds 2 levels when canceled into a follow-up or after it recovers. So if you're successful with your shield, you get +2. A failed shield is -1. So that's a part of the risk-reward game that you have to play, I guess, resource-wise when it comes to shielding and decision-making with it. Fatal counters build 2 levels, so you get so if you land a fatal counter, you get an even bigger bonus for moon gauge. Absorbing attacks with I think this is interesting. Absorbing attacks with clash frames on moon skills in moon drive appears to cost 2 levels per hit. It really is kind of like focus attack, I guess, right? Or the same kind of principle. You're willing to spend the gauge from your drive, I guess, to juggernaut through hits. In the CL trailer, when CL and Arc both lunge at each other, CL's lunge costs half her moon. Arc's shield follow-up lunge costs 3. Is this some kind of raw thing that you can do that just costs moon gauge then? But then after shield, it comes at a discount? After a successful shield, I guess? I wonder what they're going to be dropping over the next like 2 to 3 weeks, you know? Because I mean, shit, I didn't even realize until I just looked at the calendar. We're 3 weeks away. You know, it's the 8th. It's the 8th right now. That shit can't quit, man. But without further ado, yeah, let's watch the video. That is sick. So in Moon Drive, you see that? This is something he can only do with the drive activated. He goes DP. He can cancel his DP or jump cancel it, right? That's fucking crazy. 2A to OTG. This is what I still don't get. From shield. So he shields the key, right? So what happens? He gets some health back, right? We know that successful shields in this game give back some health. So watch closely. He shields, he gets back a chunk of white health, and he gets a chunk of health back. What is he doing to be able to do this teleport shit? What is he spending? Does that cost meter? It doesn't cost anything. His meter didn't move. He gained moon drive? It's got to be free then, right? It might be unsafe. That would make sense, I think. But it feels a lot like it feels like the situation after is kind of like Guilty Gear after a Blitz Shield, you know, where you're put into that RPS game where they can check your teleport or whatever with another shield. It's RPS, you know, or they can do nothing, block it, or whatever. Did y'all notice this? Bro, they're moving around before the match starts. They're moving around. They're moving around. It doesn't just say go and then they start. They're moving around. Oh, I'm glad they walked that back. I'm glad they kept that in. Good shit. Get the fuck out of here. Air DP, he has enough time falling out of recovery to be able to pick up. Alright, so look, this is important too. So, Look at this situation happen. That's tight. That's tight. That is actually tight. He knocks her down after that sequence, right? This is the big thing. If you're a Uni player, or I guess even a Street Fighter V player, they kind of do this application sometimes. I feel like not as much now. She pops Moondrive on Wake Up and kind of uses that as like Wake Up CC. You know what I mean? From Uni. Or Wake Up trigger to pause the screen, see what's going on. I guess you could say it's kind of like a... It's kind of like what Wake Up Wire... I guess you can't really say Wake Up Wire C, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, Wake Up CS. What'd I say? CC? I got Alpha 3 on my mind. Sorry. Wake Up CS. You can kind of use it as a pause button to try to assess the situation and then make a decision on what you want to do from there. So she pauses, sees Shiki's mid-attack, shield. She does the other shield option as well. So from this, what does the pass-through... So this follow-up costs Moon Gauge. You can see it change. This is the one, not the teleport, but just the pass-through attack that everyone's been doing too, right? So this costs meter. Because it doesn't make contact, she doesn't get any gauge back. I'm guessing. So your options change based on how much Moon Gauge you have, it seems. When the moon goes from gold to red, does that mean they activate Moondrive? Yes, that's the implication. Yeah, so you see shield, and that time just 2A. 2A mash that time. So they've done shield manual punish, shield phase through, which costs moon meter, shield teleport, which does not cost a meter, but might be unsafe or easier to shield, counter shield, I guess. And we've seen shield launcher, which I'm curious if that's bunker or not. Because their portrait cut-in happens and everything like that. That's crazy that shit knocks them away that far, but you still have enough time to run up and get a mix. They gave her that too. That sounds clean. The relaunch in the super, yeah. That shit looks crazy. It's the fact that she grabs shield, but then she was drive was active, right? So she gets that bonus jump action or air action. So she does a flash kick and then just keeps going. That shit looks crazy. Big pick up here. Not done yet. Another big fatal, that's big damage. Should close out. What the fuck? Bro, look at the momentum she has. Look at this shit. So she got, I wonder, how does that happen? Am I tripping? Does that not look weird? Bro, she teleports to the other side of the stage. Yeah, I said they won, man. The second they showed her off, super jump from run is what I'm thinking, but like that shit, she doesn't even like go that high. She just stays low to the ground, just teleport. I'm loving the relaunch, man. Relaunch dive down for OP. Also, pay attention to the damage values. It feels like a lot of these big hits, like even like the fatals. You know, obviously this isn't like optimal gameplay maybe or anything like that, but it feels like the most you can expect is maybe like 40% chunks. The damage doesn't feel super high. It feels like you're looking like at highest like 40%, 50% chunks. Was that Sandor? Oh, all the way up. It's real soon, man. I want to watch it again, but slow down and try to digest some parts that happen really fast. There's some sections where like there's a lot of interactions really quick, but So what was that? That was off of a 2A, right? That's 2A, 2A. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. 2A, 2A, she does the relaunch here. Into super. So she does moon skill dive, because she just burnt. You can see the meter change. She does relaunch into moon skill dive, so she's using gauge from that, and then into super. So she burns a bar and a moon skill, and this does what, like 30% after 228. 30, yeah, 30%, 33, something like that, right? Yeah, this looks like what, full run in the super jump, but she doesn't go that high, you know. It looks like she's on ice skates. She's barely off the ground. Look at that. That's what you want to see, dude. Remember what we were talking about? We're like, what's cool about this game is air footsies, and so they show them off a good bit. Is like shit like this. He gets the jump A, but it's not counter hit, right? So she recovers. Instantly jump B's, and he was trying to pursue. He was trying to chase. Boom. Fatal counter. Whenever you get fataled in the air like this is what like when we were talking about, like, we're just a few seconds ago you saw people in the chat like, man, I'm glad it drops you like a rock like that. This is what they're talking about. Look at how much time you have to visually confirm your victory in the air footsies battle. Big counter hit, you get to just watch them drop like a fucking rock to the ground. Oh, I think I'll pick up with stand B. Boom. And then you just continue your combo. You have enough time to see that, and then land, get that big pop up, land, visually see it, and then get the confirm it in the combo. Relaunch. That was moon drive dive into super. So she burns some moon gauge just to get another chunk on it. That was off of air jump B fatal, and that's a solid, like, that's like what, 40%, right? So there you see, yeah, there's another example. Oh, there's a lot of fatals in this trailer, I think. So on Oki, he does the fadeaway jump C. Does not work again. Jump up, what was that, shield? Jump up shield on Shiki. It's successful. So she gets a little bit of health back. And then she goes straight into jump C. So yeah, you have a lot of options out of shield in this game. That's a fatal. Look at all the time you have. Just watch them drop. Another big pickup. Dive in the relaunch. And the dive back. This time goes mid. Cut him up in the DP. Drop him at the wall. Some nutty shit happens here. Wake up, moon drive. We've seen that quite a few times so far in not only this trailer, but the last one. And so far, that's been the trailer special. We've seen that, what, like two or three times in this vid alone, right? Every time they show this shit off, wake up moon drive, they always do shield raptor. They always do. So, what happens this time? Nothing. The Shiki delays it, just backs away. What happened there? That was air throw on a shield? Yeah, it's similar to Chain Shift. The kind of game that evolves around it. Wake up Chain Shift or wake up V trigger, I guess, in some cases. But it's so far the way you can apply it, it's analogous to that. That's one way. It's just using it on wake up just as a pause button, see what's on the screen, see what's happening, being able to confirm the situation, right? And then making a decision from there. Overhead. Yeah, you gotta remember, there's more potential gauge for you to work with if you lose that round, right? If you lose a round, the comeback mechanic in this game is they give you another magic bar to work with, another super bar to work with. So in this one, he had 3.5 going into that last hit. He burned 2 of those just to be able to close out the round like that. That's a nice little 40% chunk. So this was what, wake up shield? Wake up shield. He tags her and gets her fatal. Is not able to pick up. So she lands and then activates a moon drive. He does what, 2B? Successful shield. She gets a small chunk of health back. Does phase through. That beats whatever he was about to do. Gets the counter hit. Is able to pick up. Launch. Again, moon skill drive. Moon skill dive into super. This Oki, the entire game they played, this Oki never worked. But it looks, I'm looking at it, I'm like, dude, this is gonna be not very fun to deal with. On defense, successful shield works out for him. It's slow, but I think especially when you combine that with what she's gonna be able to do with Moondrive. Remember, this character, you've seen how quick she is, right? How she's able to zip around the screen like that. She gets an extra air action in Moondrive. So imagine she knocks you down with that shit active. She's just doing that on you? Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? I wonder if she's gonna have clash frames on her dash again. That'd be sick. Oh, okay. So he does what? From full screen away. So he does shield launch. Teleport slash. Moondrive activates on hit. And that's how he's able to pick up. Gets the EX DP in. Yeah, this game I think is gonna have some grind for sure. I think this is I don't know. All I can say is, dude, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Bring on the next character. I think they said what? They're gonna be doing one a week up until release. Bring it on, man. Bring it on. I'm just let's just enjoy it. You know?